why I'm nervous. Like, I never talk in front of the camera. I was thinking to myself, like, why is it so, I don't know, like, so why do I get so nervous to talk for YouTube and I don't get nervous to talk for Instagram? That's so weird. I rebuke that. But anyway, this is just a video to just let y'all know I'm still out here in these streets. I'm still around. I just have not been on YouTube much. And it's really nothing happened. It's just really me completely, to be completely honest. It's just, I'm trying to find my way. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what works for Sade, like what works for me when it comes to the YouTube. And I don't know if it's like I'm thinking too much, because it's like on my other platform on Instagram, it's like that comes natural. But it's like for this, you know what it is? I do know what it is. For YouTube, it requires more of me. Bam, there you go. And sometimes I get lazy. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing it for YouTube. That's just what it is. There you go. But even though I get lazy, I feel like I like doing it. So it's like, all right, cool. But and then I feel like too, how can I say this? I don't know all the like proper like words for that I should be using, meaning like when it comes to YouTube. But I would say this, it's more detailed. I feel like you gotta do more, like just a lot. And I feel like with the other platform, I feel like I could just post a video, go, right? And it's like, it's not like that with YouTube. I feel like YouTube is a little bit more, first of all, to me, it's more professional in some point or aspect, right? But no, that's all. It's just like, I just been trying to find my way, trying to do what works for Sade, trying to really like walk in the path that God has for me and not follow nobody else. Like, I love when you guys give me feedback and advice, but sometimes you know, you can't listen to everybody. You can't do things you can't do what works for them. You know what I mean? You got to do what works for you. And I never been the person, like, I've always been the type of person that walked to the beat of my own drum. Always. I always, like, if it ain't right, I ain't doing it. Like, and that's just how I feel. And it's not that I feel like YouTube isn't right for me. I feel like YouTube is perfect for me, actually. But I just feel like, you know, I just got to find my way, right? And what I think that I'm going to do, unless, to be perfectly honest, unless God say, you know what, stop. Because like I told y'all before, if God tell me to stop doing something, I'm going to stop. That's just that. And he hasn't told me to stop doing YouTube or whatever. But I think that I'm going to just start doing stuff that I do. Like, I do hair. You know, that's a big part of my ministry. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, you know what I mean? And I feel like I know that I have some things that will help people, like especially like encouragement and me being so transparent with, you know, my journey in life, and whether it's my spiritual journey or rather, you know, what I'm learning as a mom or as a wife. I think that I'm just gonna, which that was the goal. That was the goal from the jump. That's why this page is called Marriage, Motherhood, and Ministry. But I think I think that I thought it. I was overthinking it. Because it's like, you know how you want something to be, but sis, you can't skip the process. And if anybody know about the process, not skipping the process, it's me. I've been through so many processes along this life journey, it don't make no sense. And the whole end goal is to be a better Sade, period. In business, in everything that I do, everything that requires of me. So yeah, I'm just going to just give y'all what I got. That's it. You know, and it wasn't that I thought like what people was going to think. that's not how I was thinking. I just was feeling like, I don't know what I want. Like, I don't know how I want my YouTube to look. I don't know how I want blah, 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 blah. And it's like, girl, you overthinking it. Like, don't overthinking it. And that's basically what I was doing, you guys, a little bit. And that's why I had to stop. I believe in just taking a break, take a step back, and just realize, like, what is it that you want? My end goal is whatever I put out to you guys, I want it to be in some way, shape, or form helpful to somebody. Even if it's just one person, I just want it to be helpful. And that's it. And if you follow me on my Instagram or any of my social platforms, you know that that's just what I produce. Like, I don't, you know, even if it's funny, like it's some type of, it's something, right? Like, and that's just what I'm going to bring to y'all here on YouTube. And so I just been up to a whole bunch of everything. As you can see, I think this is like the second week I took off. I took 2 weeks off of work and to just get my life together, get my thoughts right, get me right, get me set together. And out of those 2 weeks, I took 3 days to do my hair. Y'all like it? Yeah, I took 3 days. And of course it shouldn't have took that long, but I was stopping. I ran out of hair, did all that stuff, but I don't know. As I was doing hair, I was thinking, like, it's so amazing how we rush, or how about this? We take our time with other things and other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we rush. We do things, like literally when it comes to you can't sit down and eat. You always got to be running around. You got to eat your food in the car, like whatever. And it's like, when it comes to us, we just can't just chill. If we are not okay, nobody else around us is not okay. I don't care how it looks, but they're not okay. Because it takes a lot out of, I'm talking about me. It takes a lot out of me to make sure my family is okay if I'm really not okay. It's like I'm faking, right? And when I was doing my hair, I'm like, yo, you really, really have, first of all, you have a gift that, you know, even some stylists that even do hair can't even braid their own hair. Like, my kids was like, yo, Mom, your part is straight. Your parts is straight. Like, they just was amazed. And it's so funny because I don't take nothing that I do for granted, especially when it comes to like my gifts, like me doing hair or whatever the case may be, my hands. I just don't, y'all, because I just was looking like, yo, these hands really like is the bomb. Thank you, Lord. Like, but I'm just like, yo, the fact that I can really do my own hair and make sure that it's the way that I want it, that's a gift from God. Like, and let alone I saved a whole bunch of money, which I don't mind paying people, right? But I saved a whole bunch of money. It's just so many. I don't know. I just was thinking about a lot. So I just feel like, you know, YouTube is definitely the platform that I'm going to stay on. And I do, to be honest with you guys, and I look at myself as an educator, regardless of what it is, as a teacher. But in order to be a teacher, you have to be a student. You have to always be willing to learn whatever it is that you're trying to go into. And that's where it is with YouTube. I just got to learn more about YouTube. I got to watch more YouTube videos. You know, I gotta just learn more. And that's okay. Just like I did with all the other social platforms. And I think that that's what, kind of that had to do a lot of when I was saying like I was overthinking, because I don't know much about YouTube, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm probably like I don't know, like 1 in a million people that don't really watch YouTube like that. Like, my friends, they are amazing on YouTube, and like even with their platforms, it's totally different from theirs. Like, they can encourage me, or like I can watch some stuff, but I don't do what other people do. But so it's like I just gotta watch more. I just gotta learn more, educate myself more, and that's what I like most about me. Like, what is it that you like about you that you like? Yeah, like I like this about me, and it's okay to like something about you that maybe people don't know, and that's okay. Like, people don't know that I love to learn. Like, I love to learn stuff, new things. I love to learn new things no matter what it is, and I get so excited like a child. Like, that's just how I am. But sometimes I can also be an overthinker, but I don't even want to call myself that. I want to say that I was overthinking, but I'm not an overthinker, if that makes any sense. Like sometimes that happens and I just break myself out of it, but I don't want to consider myself, oh, you just be like, you're an overthinker. No, I'm not. Because once I get it together, that's it and that's all, right? But that's just me, just how I encourage myself. I believe that God has us all, you know, here. And for me, I feel like he has me here for a purpose and a plan. And whatever it is, I just want God to get the glory. I really want his people to be encouraged. I really want I just want people, no matter what you see, whatever, what I do, I really want y'all to just go to God. To be honest with y'all, I'm not even going in front. I just want y'all to glorify God when you see me, because everything that you see in me is God. It's not luck. It's God. Like, it's really, really God. My life has did a total 360 from the time I was born, to be honest, you know, but it's always up. It's like, I can't say that, like, I don't know, like it's just up, and that's God. So that's another thing that I want you guys to, you know, when you watch whatever I post, or, you know, whatever I come to you, you know, giving you guys, I just want you guys to know that even if you know, another thing, this was a part of the overthinking thought. I didn't want nobody to think like, oh, she's all over the place, because really I'm not. Really, I have so many gifts that's still lying dormant on the inside of me, that I am now allowing God to just do what you will, right? So I just didn't want people to be like, this was the overthinking thing. I just didn't want nobody to watch my YouTube and be like, oh, she all over the place. 1 minute she do this video, 1 minute, and it's like, really, I'm not all over the place. Everything that I'm doing is to produce something and produce a purpose for God to get his glory out of my life. So there you have it, y'all. I didn't really want this video to be too long, because, you know, I haven't been before you guys in a couple months, but just stay tuned. You know, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please click the notification button. Please like, share, and comment. You know, tell people about it. Rather, you know, whatever, however, where you feel that it helped you, you know, send it to someone. Maybe it can help someone else. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Maybe, you know, the family would take an appearance on my channel one day. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.